friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we're just going to do a good old-fashioned Sephora haul try-on. We've got a lot of newness here, such as the Milk Grip Gel Tint Hydro. We have the new NARS palette. We have some Fenty. We have Charlotte Tilbury, and am I missing anybody? The new Tower 28 blush. And I also have one product that I did not buy at Sephora, but I thought we could use that product anyway. It's actually two, but I thought we could add that in as well. So if that sounds like something that interests you, then keep on watching. Okay, friends, so like I said, we're just going to do a good old-fashioned try-on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and push my hair back so we can get this tint on. And so let me start out by giving you a little background information on this. Here's what that box is looking like. I got shade 5. I actually think I could have gotten shade 4 too, because usually tints are flexible. It is light neutral. What Sephora's app tells me is my match is neutral to warm. So like I said, I think I could have gone either way. It is the Hydro Grip 12-Hour Hydrating Gel Skin Tint. It's from Milk Makeup. I feel like the names of these products are getting longer and longer. It's like they want to describe everything about the product in the title, which is, it's just like crazy. So it says it is a clean, non-comedogenic 12-hour hydrating gel skin tint with triple-powered hyaluronic acid and buildable light to medium coverage for a natural dewy finish. Now, I will say that this is not a first impression for me. I actually wore this a couple of times last week and just wanted to test run it. It has niacinamide, squalene, aloe water, help boost moisture and visibly smooth skin. It has blue agave extract, keeps makeup gripped on up to 12 hours to prevent fading and creasing. It's got none of the bad ingredients such as parabens, formaldehydes, phthalates, mineral oil. There's a long list of stuff it doesn't have. Triclocarbon, triclosan. It's got less than 1% of synthetic fragrance. So if that's a concern for you, they're saying it's less than 1%. It comes in recyclable packaging. And yeah, it says it's a weightless gel tint and it's clinically proven to boost skin's hydration by 24%. So it stays glowy, never greasy, safe for sensitive skin, and it says fragrance free. Well, we know there's a little less than 1% of fragrance in there. Let's see, what else do we need to know here? It's, you know, the shade range looks pretty good. There's not a lot of shades, but I think there's a lot of shades for a tint, but it's not like a foundation because tints are typically flexible. It's $36 and it has 48.4 thousand hearts and it's got 868 5 stars on Sephora's website. So, and it's also clean. So we're off to a good start. I like Milk Makeup. I like the products that I have tried from Milk Makeup. I haven't tried a lot, but anything that I've tried, I am a fan of. And I think $36 is pretty good for a skin tint. So, so yeah, I like skin tints as long as they give good coverage. I put it on the back of the hand here. Here's the shade that we're working with. And like I said, the shade works for me. And we're just going to tap some of this on and start to buff it in. I went to my stylist today and I got my color and haircut and, you know, everything touched up. And so I had a sunscreen and a foundation on, which I'm going to be testing for you next. And when I got home, I had to take everything off. So, and then I just reapplied my moisturizers. I didn't put sunscreen on because I don't really anticipate going out again this afternoon. So at least when the sun's out. Okay, so here's one layer. I'm gonna grab a mirror, hang on. And this is hydrating. At least it is on my skin. And I will remind everybody, or if you're a first timer here to my channel, I'm considered mature skin. I live in a dry climate. I live in Arizona, so the climate is very dry. Although we've had a lot of rain the last few days, so that's been nice. But generally speaking, it's an arid climate. I have combo normal dry skin. Sometimes it's more normal depending on the time of year, but generally speaking, I would say it's a combination of normal and dry. I have hyperpigmentation. I have some redness concerns. I am prone to redness. And yeah, that's it. That's my background. You know, I think it's important for you to know if somebody is reviewing a product. So if I have the same type of skin as you, or if you're more oily, you know, you have to take all those things into consideration. So here is 2 layers. So I think this is really nice. Like I said, I've worn this and did a test run on it. It is glowy. I can see the glow. I don't know if that's coming across in the camera, but yeah, it's definitely glowy. And this is shade 5 if you are my shade twin. If you're a little more warm, 4 would probably be better because that's light with, I think they said neutral warm tones, and I could wear that one too. So, okay, so that's the Milk. I don't have, nor have I ever tried their gripping primer, but I do know that on Sephora you can get, they have like a little gripping primer kit with like their lip oil. I would like to try their lip oil. And with that said, I don't really, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm really not sure if I'm going to shop the Sephora sale. I probably will break down and shop it. We'll see. We have one of the new products that we're going to test out, and if I like it, I might get another shade during the sale. But I've got a lot of makeup lined up already to show you. I'm looking at 2 foundations that are a little more on the pricey side, so I might pick up one of those 2 foundations. But I don't really have anything on my list that's really plaguing me in terms of, you know, like something I really want. Usually I get really excited for the sale, but I'm also on a low buy. That was my my New Year's resolution, was to stick within a budget with my beauty purchases. So next, we're going to do some eyeshadow. We're going to do the Afterglow Tempting. This is a new NARS palette. This baby was on sale for 50% off for 1 day last week. And if you really wanted to try it, I hope you were able to snag it. Because 50% off is amazing, and it's their new palette. I didn't even realize it was their new palette, but somebody commented that they couldn't believe that it was already 50% off. It is a limited edition. It retails for $49. Okay, it doesn't even, I think they're out of it on Sephora. Maybe they cleared out their inventory. I mean, it was 50% off. Let me see if I could bring it up on the NARS website. Go ahead and open this up. So here's what that palette's looking like. Very pretty pink. And then here's the color story. Very nice. I mean, it's not like you can't get this someplace else. I mean, these shades aren't like, you know, I mean, they're not unique. I'm sure you've got this in your collection if you missed out on that, or if you just really like this, then like I said, you could still get it on the NARS website. So I already know what I want to do because I actually saw some reels on this and a couple of people did some nice looks. So there's the swatches. Sorry, they're not great. I really want to do the this shade right here, that orchid shade. I feel like the shade is like really in right now. This is the first time I'm trying a NARS eyeshadow palette. I have a face palette that I reviewed that came out right around the holidays in 2024. And if you want to see that, that's going to be in one of my playlists. I think it's in like the face palette playlist. But this is nice because it comes with a mirror so I can look in here and see what I'm doing. But so far, I have to say, and I understand why people really like the NARS palettes, because this is blending out really nicely. Little kick up in the pan, but, you know, I really don't know an eyeshadow palette that doesn't have some kick, you know, some kick up. It's just, it's a powder, so that's going to happen. But I don't feel like this is like falling all over my face either, because normally I do my eyes first so that I don't run into that issue. But I heard that it's not really a problem with the NARS eyeshadow palettes. I'm glad that I decided to give it a try. I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in a little bit better, but I'm going to do it off camera and then I'll be back. So the pigmentation is definitely there. Okay, let's move on to the next product. We're going to clean this up a little bit and we'll finish that. So next product that I want to try, I've actually had this one since the November Sephora sale, and I'm like, I really need to try this mascara. So let's go ahead and look this up. And I've seen some pretty good reviews on it. Exagger-eyes Volumizing and Curling Mascara. It retails for $29, but they do have a mini size. It says it's a volumizing long wear mascara for up to 28 hours, a volume and curl with a smudge-proof formula that gives lashes 9 times the volume and a double curl effect from root to tip. Okay, well, it's a mascara, so how much more can we say? On the box here, it says 94% saw instant volume, 90% saw root to tip curl, and 95% agree eyes look bigger and brighter. Okay, let's give this a try. Right away, I'm loving the bottle. Very nice. There's the name of the product there. Okay. Let me grab my mirror and let's get this on. Okay, first I want to show you what the wand looks like because I think that's important. And let's start to get this on. Well, I will say this, I don't curl my eyelashes. I know a lot of people do, but I could never get used to that eyelash curler. I mean, ever since I started wearing makeup, like I had friends that would use it. They've even tried to do it on me, and I see that an eyelash curler coming towards my eyes and I want to run in the other direction. So I don't curl my eyelashes, but they probably would look better if I did, but I just don't do that. So, okay, so here's my assessment of this. I like how it lifts. I don't want to open my eyes too wide because then it's wet and it'll get above on, you know, my eye there. But I want to show you what it looks like. So yeah, I mean, I think it's really nice. It has like a, I don't know, like a more natural look. It lifts and separates. And then, yeah, I would say it curls my eyelashes. Let's do like a side. Okay, you be the judge. You let me know what you think. I think this is a nice mascara, but like I said, can you find something like this in the drugstore? Probably. Nothing is coming to mind at the moment, but you get what I'm saying. Next thing I want to try is, let's put some concealer on. This is one of the products that I got from Ulta, not from Sephora. And this is what was recommended by Babs Beauty. The Essence Correct and Conceal Under Eye Brightening Concealer. This is shade Light. So this is basically like one of those like color correctors. I don't really need this, but I liked the way it looked on her, and I want to say this was $4. So it's, if you're always trying to brighten, like I just like to like basically put these like in the corner of my eye. It makes it look more open. Okay, I could see the brightening effect. Yeah, really nice. This will probably take me a year and a day to get through because you saw how little I had to use. Okay, and then this is not a new product. This came out last year. It's Fenty's concealer. So since we are looking at some Fenty stuff, some Fenty products, I thought we would use the Fenty concealer. Okay, Fenty concealer on, really nice, really like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to cheeks. So Tower 28 came out with a new blush. I feel like the blushes are dropping like crazy. Let me get you some information. I know these retail for $22. It says the first ever setting blush, combining the benefits of a setting powder with a richly pigmented blush for 12-hour fade-proof color and blurred skin. The finish is matte, the formulation is pressed. If you know anything about Tower 28, they're basically like the sensitive, clean skin brand. So, I mean, any sort of thing that you're concerned about, if you have sensitive skin, they've got you covered. So you really can't go wrong. I've loved everything that I've tried from Tower 28. Okay, so here's what the packaging looks like. Very simple, just a plastic container. And then this shade is Malibu Cooler. It's kind of like a lavender pink, and you guys know that I'm really into these lavender shades lately. All right, let's go ahead and get this on. Hopefully I didn't take too much. That's what it looks like on the brush. Okay, pigment right away. Yeah, very pretty. Okay, I like that. All right, so that's the Tower 28. Like I said, there's 5 other shades, so you can take a look at that. Then I picked up, and I should have done this at the beginning of the video, which was my plan, and I didn't do that, but let's see. Is this it? Hang on, I gotta grab it out of the bag. Brought it back, and I got this during the 50% off. They had you know, they're having the Ulta sale right now. The shade is Lavender Savage, and it's one of the Heat. And now, like I said, I'm into these lavender shades. So that's what it looks like. It doesn't go on like really lavender, even if I build it up a little bit. But I love these. I love the gloss bombs. I love the Heat. They're all great. So if you liked that shade, I believe it's now permanent. This is called Icy Amethyst. So it has that nice, ooh, look at that. I wanted the pink one, but they were sold out of it. I actually wanted both, so I'll probably I'll probably get the pink one during the sale. So there's Icy Amethyst. Super pretty. Let me just wipe off what I have on my lips. And then she also came out with lip liners, and I got a bunch of those too. They're great also. The only thing that I caution you about with her lip liners is you got to really be careful when you sharpen these. I finally figured out how to do it. I highly recommend this Ulta Beauty sharpener. You know, it fits, like, it's got all different sizes. This one sharpens the Fenty pencil really well. I'm sure the Fenty one works well, but I don't have that one. So this is the shade I'm going to use with it, because this is the one that I hear everybody saying, and that shade is Riri. All right, let's go ahead and put the new shimmer Icy Amethyst on and see how that looks. It's not as, like, you know, it's actually very pretty. That's with Riri. I think that goes together well. I think there's other ones that I can use with this. Let me just show you how much I love these gloss sticks. I actually think I have another one that I just can't find at the moment. So these are the regular ones from the first batch, right? So I picked up those, and then I also picked up at some point, if I can find it, yeah, they were probably having a sale. I think Fenty was having a sale, and I picked up Sorta Selfish. So I have 5 of the regular ones. I might even have one in my purse that I'm unaccounted for. And then I definitely want to get more of the shimmer. So I love these. I think they're great. They last, they moisturize the lips. You know, so they're all really good. I could basically get every single shade and I would be happy. Okay, so that's the Icy Amethyst. And then finally we're going to go in with, well, as far as the Sephora, I have another product I want to show you, but I picked up the Fenty Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter. And which shade did I get? I got the lightest shade, I think. Pretty Pearls, P-U-R-L-Z. I love the way she spells all the names of her products. Okay. Here is what that highlighter is looking like. It's kind of got like an iridescent top. And then here is the inside. So I kind of like, I was putting this plastic thing back on it because I took photos of it, and I kind of dug into it a little bit. But let's do a swatch. Okay, there we go. It's right there. Very pretty. It feels very silky. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use my Refer 20 fan brush. And let's see how that goes. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's nice. Okay. Don't need a lot of this, and it's not for the faint of heart. So if you really want that highlighty, like glowy look, let's put a little on the tip of the nose here. down the center. Very nice. Very nice. I think it was Morgan Turner that reviewed these when they came out, and she said that it was like one of her like favorites at the time. So that's the Fenty Beauty. That's the Demi Glow. I want to say that when Sephora they had like a sale recently. I want to say that they had these on sale. So I don't know if they were just on sale temporarily. Maybe they were trying to like move some inventory, or if they're going to go out, you know, like they're just not going to make them anymore. I don't know. The About Face powder. So About Face, which is a brand I really like, came out with a new setting powder. These retail for around $22. So in my opinion, affordable. I got, and I think I want to go back and get the pink too, because I really like this. But the shade I got is Beau. The product is The Curtain Call, and it's a set and smooth loose powder. Okay, so so here's what that's looking like. It's kind of set up like the other powder. I can't think, there was another powder that I reviewed, and I think it was the new Huda, because Huda changed her packaging. I like to tap out some of the powder. It has like this sifter, and it's not that it doesn't work, but I don't know, I just kind of like to do it. This is very finely milled. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just set like this area, because like I said, I mean, the milk tint is glowy. It even says it in the description. So I like to just kind of like set my under eye, and then I like to just kind of go like right here. So it just kind of took, you know, it just set it, and it kind of just took that shine down a little bit in those areas. And so, yeah, I really like this powder a lot. I know a lot of people were excited for it, and I wanted to demo it in this video, so I threw it in there. Okay, my friends, so here's the final look. Okay, let me tell you how I feel about these products, and I have to put my glasses on now. So I really like this tint. This is like 10 out of 10 for me. I think it's very lovely. I think it works really well on mature skin. If you are a full bead, full coverage person, you're not gonna like this. It's a tint, but for a tint, it is buildable to a degree, and it will give you some coverage. So really like that. I really like the Fenty highlighter. I like highlighter, so for me, I think this is really nice. I don't get that weird cast on my face, at least as far as I could see, I don't get it. I really like the NARS eyeshadow. I was able to get like, didn't take me long to do, and I really feel like this is a nice like spring color story if you're interested in that. The Tower 28 I think is really nice. I definitely think it blurred my face. I mean, I could see the blurring, so I think it lives up to its claims. Again, this is Malibu Cooler. I'm gonna look and see. I'm gonna check those other shades out, and I might add those to my stash. The Exagger-eyes I think is really nice. I definitely think that it curled, it lifted my lashes. Do I think it gave me a lot of volume? Yeah, I suppose it did. I actually like this a little bit more now that it's been on my eyes. So I don't think, you know, if you really want to try this, I would say go for it. It's a very lovely mascara and it feels luxe. I think this is glass actually. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a very nice mascara. Do I think you could find dupes or something close to it that's far less expensive? Yes, I do. But if you had your, you know, if this is like in your loves and you want to try it, maybe wait for the sale and give it a try. These Fenty glimmers, I think they're really nice. I definitely see that they're shinier than the gloss sticks, the original. Really like these. Plan on getting more of these because I really like these gloss sticks a lot. I already told you how I feel about her lip liner, so go ahead and go for that too because they're very nice. The About Face powder is beautiful, really like that. And even though I didn't try this on camera for you, the Lavender Savage, I think this is a great shade. So if you didn't get it when it was limited edition, I didn't even remember this coming out. So I was excited when they brought it back, and you know, it's the purple shades that I'm really into right now. I think I covered everything that we looked at. I didn't put a bronzer on today, and then off camera, I did put the Milk Sculpt stick on. The shade I do is Toasted. I might pick up another one because now it's starting to get down. I like this shade, you know, for a contour, and I like to contour my jawline. You know, it's just something that I like to do. I did grab the Rare Beauty bronzer stick, but I didn't get a chance to use it. So it's a bronzer stick that I really like nonetheless. So that is the end of this review, my friends. I hope that with the Sephora sale coming up, you will, you know, you'll find this helpful. And if you want me to review something, I'd appreciate if you put it down in the comments, and I'll consider purchasing it when the Rouge sale starts. You know, like for example, the Prada foundation, I've heard great things about, and then Guerlain came out with one or two I think they came out with a glowy version of their other version. So like something like that, if you'd like to see me review one of those, yeah, I'd love to hear from you, and sound off below if you can. I just want to thank you for watching my video, clicking on it, liking it, commenting, especially if you stayed till the end. I know it might be a little bit longer because we did a lot more products today, but you know, I really appreciate you being here. And if you're not already following me, please consider giving me a follow and turn on those notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. We'd love to have you be a part of our makeup family. We are growing. We're still little, but we're growing, and it would be great to have you as well. And if you want to follow me over on Instagram, I'll have the information down below. I will also have all the products listed that I used and the shades if you want to refer. I always put them down in the description box for you. So I want to thank you again for being here. There's more to come, and I'll see you soon.